Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm sorry I haven't put a video on for quite a while, but been busy with different things. Today I am back down the seafront looking at Ruby. I don't know whether you can see me or Ruby behind me. I'm down Scarborough seafront, the lighthouse over in the distance, and I'm trying to make a bit of a video this week. As you can see now, there's a lighthouse, which is the yacht club, and Ruby is sitting in there. Still haven't got the mast up. I've got to do the new chain plate on the front, but hopefully we'll get the mast up on Friday this week, so there might be more to see next week. I've been given a new chain plate off somebody, so that'll go on the front, and lots of other work to do on it. So this video is a bit of a mishmash, a bit of modelling, done a little bit on a Bluenose, but not a lot, and a bit of Ruby. So I'll put all the videos together. Don't know what it's going to be like, but it's just to put one out this week, and I'll get a bit organised. Not this coming week, but probably next week. I should get some more done. And I'm also going out on the angling festival, so I might have some fishing off Scarborough as well. So have a look what there is. Sorry it's a bit short and there's not too much on it, but I will be back in force hopefully next week. So as I said on the introduction, yes, it's a bit of a mishmash, and here we are back with Bluenose. I started doing the planking on the port side, which gets fully planked. If you've been following along, you'll know that the starboard side is only planked down to where I'm on this side now, really. In fact, 2 planks higher up, and then it's all left open. So it all gets varnished. Well, I'm not varnishing it, I'm oiling it. I'm using tung oil. But this side is fully planked, so I've managed to get a little bit more done. I've recorded a bit of it, and obviously I am now doing a voiceover, because this was recorded before the first bit that you've just seen. So it has been a busy week. We've had all sorts on. We've also had the yacht club regatta, which took a lot of my time, as I'm one of the stewards and I do the catering. So that was busy, but a lot of fun. So just putting a couple of planks on here. I'm going to carry on doing this hopefully by next week. Well, certainly after the week after next. I'll have this side fully planked, and then we can start looking at fitting the deck. So enjoy what there is. Again, I'm sorry I haven't been as active on here as I should have been, but needs must, and I got taken away with other things. But I'm here, I'm not going anywhere, and the videos will continue until Bluenose is finished, and now until Ruby is finished. Lots to do on Ruby. You'll see at the end of this video I'll put a bit on about Ruby. I've got a new chain plate for the front, showing you inside what needs done. There is quite a lot of work to do on it. Hoping to get the mast up on Friday of this week. I might not get the chain plate finished. That's for those of you who don't know, that's the piece right on the bow where the forestay attaches to, but I can tie that off anyway. So I might not get that fitted, but hopefully we'll get the mast up, and that'll give us a bit of clear space on the deck so we can see better what needs doing. And at some point get her out for a sail. As I also said in the introduction, I think I said about the angling festival, which is an annual event in Scarborough over 2 weeks. Shore matches and boat matches. I'm going on one of the days on the boats. Well, on one of the boats. So I might film a bit of that. If we catch anything, that is. Hopefully we will. And I'll mix that in with the video. But anyway, that's all to come after next week. So yeah, it might not be next week, it might be the week after when I get back to making another video. But stick with it, subscribe if you haven't. We're nearly at 1,000 subscribers, which is great. If we can get to 1,000, then we start making a little bit of money from the advertising, which will give us money to put back into it, possibly with a new camera and microphone, and possibly some bits and pieces to restore Ruby to her former glory. If you've noticed, no music apart from at the introduction. There's quite a couple, well, quite a few, not so many, but a few people have mentioned that it would be better without music. So let me know in the comments what you think. Is it better without music and me rabbiting on in the background, or is it better with a bit of music? Let me know. That's what the comments are for. This is coming together now. Although these planks are hardwood, they're actually the frames were quite difficult to work with, but the planking with the hardwood is quite easy. It seems to stay in place quite nicely. I haven't had to steam anything yet. It's all just bending into place. Really good. In one of the chats I'm in, somebody actually offered, didn't offer it me personally, but they said it was available. There was a 60-foot trawler available, needing restoration for nothing, a gift. But unfortunately, same as Ruby, like Ruby cost me £1, but there's a lot more goes into it than that. All the stuff you've got to buy, the mooring chains, the mooring fees, fiberglass kit, all sorts of stuff. But this trawler, it's a classic, and unfortunately it's the last of its kind, and if nobody's going to restore it, it's going to be scrapped, which is very sad. It's too much for me to do. It's going to cost you thousands just to get it out from where it is and trail it away somewhere. Needs all replanking from just below the waterline upwards, plus a lot more work. Anyway, there we go. We've got a little bit more done here today. I'm back at my garage and made a new companionway. Just epoxied that, and then got a block that needs sanded, which I show on the other one. That goes on there, and then the lock on the front of that. I did cut it, took it and tested it to make sure it fitted okay, and it does. So that's one side of it now epoxied, and when that dries we'll do the other side and back to the boat. Well, we're now on board, and you see there's quite a few things to do. There's quite a lot of stuff to do. Got the mast to put up, that's one thing. When I get some help, the stanchions are a little bit wobbly. That one especially, it's had a repair on the front, on the top, where the fiberglass is cracked, and underneath. I haven't checked any of the others, but that one looks like it's cracked as well. Just give it a wobble. That's not bad actually. Do a bit of repair on that. I've got a fiberglass kit ordered, which hopefully will be here this week sometime, and full paint job eventually. When I got all these holes, all this is all pitted, got all that filled up, rubbed down and painted. All needs a good clean. There's ropes everywhere. The outboard does run, so we've got it on the berth. More ropes, there's halyards and sheets and all sorts, don't know what's what. Anchor chain, there's 2 lots there. I don't know why it's 2, but anyway. And an anchor, needs to go on the bow. And then inside, I've had quite a good clean up. Got loads of rubbish out. Got my tools ready. I haven't got past there yet, but there's not much rubbish in there, just needs a good clean. Somebody started putting new headlinings in. I've all that to sort out. All that needs sorted. Looks like that hatch has been temporarily fitted with a big spider's web going across it. Don't like spiders, I'll have to get rid of them. Sails, I've got 2 main sails and 1 jib. Looking pretty good order. And then I've got a sink here. Just cleaned up quite nice. It's alright. More cobwebs. Yeah. All cleaned up pretty good. Don't know where the cushions are for these pilot berths, but that's not important. Got all sorts of other bits of wood here, I don't know where everything's from. We'll find out. So yes, there's a lot of work to do before we think about going to sea. Another pilot berth with 1 long thin cushion there. That's all cleaned out, it was full of rubbish. I get a bit of water in here, and I thought it was coming in through one of the through holes for the cockpit drain, but I don't think it is. I think it's rainwater, because no matter how long I leave the boat, 1 day, 3 days, I get the same amount of water in there. It's just about a cupful just sitting at the bottom there. There's nothing in the full bilge, the main bilge. Absolutely nothing under here. It's dry as a bone. It's a good sign. Get the floor out, give that a good clean at some point. So yeah, lots to keep me busy. See how much I can get done before we get to the end of the summer. And hopefully we'll see a bit more of Bluenose getting done. My model Bluenose, if you've not been following along. I've got the boom here, that's got to be fixed as well. Nice little project. So subscribe if you haven't, follow along and see how we get on with it. But Corby 21s are very nice boats. There's owners clubs and all sorts of things. The ones that got them are all very pleased with them. And despite the condition of this, I'm very pleased with it as well. All these windows have been taken out and they've all been sort of filled. I think they've been out and replaced before, but not very well. So they've all got to come out and be sorted. Same with the other side, it's all been botched up with silicone. Such a shame when they're not done properly. Big job cleaning it all up, but it will clean up. And then looking forward to having a sail on it one day in the not too distant future, I hope. So let's crack on with it.